So the way that you would think about in your abs. And so that's really our carbon dioxide. And if you are breathing, you are doing that, and that's our goal. But there are strategies that you might use to alter your breathing pattern to help you create the change that you're looking for in your pelvic floor or in your abs. And so that's really our goal with changing your breathing pattern. So the way that you would think about creating that change depends on what your issue is and where your awareness is. So let's say, as an example, like you cannot figure out what your pelvic floor is doing. So then you might want to really focus on moving your inhale down so that as your diaphragm moves down and allows your lungs to fill with air, it puts a little bit of pressure on your internal organs and pushes down against your internal organs, and your internal organs push down a little bit and put pressure on your pelvic floor that then helps those muscles relax. So that could help you to connect your brain with your pelvic floor so you can start to understand what it's doing. And when you can tie that to your breathing, then it can become automatic because we breathe all the time. But you might have to start out with a lot of conscious effort and then tying it to your movement before you're able to do it all day, every day. Or if you're trying to create awareness in your abs because you either tend to clench at the top or you tend to push out into your belly, then you'll probably find better success in a breathing strategy that moves your inhale more into your sides or into your back so that you're not getting as much pressure into your belly on your inhale. And then when you exhale, you're better able to contract those muscles so that they can participate in your breathing because they're not having to elongate as far with your inhale. So your strategy depends on where you start from. All right, and then the second really great question that I had yesterday is, what if I just can't figure out what my pelvic floor is doing, and no amount of considering this elevator analogy is working for me? What do I do then? So my very best advice is go and talk to a pelvic floor physical therapist. They are the experts. They can really help you connect and understand what's going on. They have all the tricks and all the tools, and that is the gold standard. If you can't get in to see a physical therapist, or if you still are really struggling to understand what your pelvic floor is doing, it is very likely that you're holding tension in your pelvic floor and you can't feel it let go because your go-to is holding that tension, and you can't feel it move, you can't feel it lift up because it's already lifted. Right, so if you give that idea that you're holding tension in your pelvic floor some thought, and you think that that might be you, then the idea would be to practice, pay attention to the conversations that we've been having on here about how to create length there, practice creating length in your pelvic floor by what positions that you get in, what positions that you practice, and by moving your breath down to help you learn how to connect your brain to that part of your body and create space there and let go of those muscles so that they can elongate, so that they can participate in the function that you're looking for. All right, that's my spiel while sitting here waiting in the car today.